Hi all, and welcome back. Today I'm explaining The Alters, a new survival sim from the creators of This War of Mine and Frostpunk. It's actually the first big game I got early access to, and that's thanks to all of you. The channel's growth has been amazing. I really appreciate it. Today I'll walk you through what to expect and how the game loop works. If you're looking for my personal take, that's in a separate video. You'll find the link in the description and on the end screen. I split them so I don't waste your time. Let's get into it. The easiest way to describe The Alters is this. Imagine a deeper, more personal version of Fallout Shelter, but where you actually control the main character, and the stakes are much higher. It also throws in survival systems and story-driven gameplay that leans heavily into identity and choice. You play as Jan Dalski, the only survivor of a failed space mission, stranded on a planet where the sun can kill you. You're stuck in a giant mobile base that slowly crawls across the terrain, and your main job is to survive long enough to escape. That means managing time, building systems, and, most importantly, creating alternate versions of yourself. The planet runs on a deadly day-night cycle. During the day, the outside becomes lethal. So every morning, you rush out to scan for resources, power extractors, and gather materials before radiation hits. Every task takes time. Even crossing open terrain costs you minutes. You're constantly racing the sun. Back at base, the gameplay slows down, but the pressure doesn't. You build out rooms like workshops, labs, kitchens, and quarters. Then you prep for the next day, craft tools, manage supplies, and try to hold it all together. But here's the twist. You can't do this alone. Using a quantum computer, you literally clone yourself, or rather, create alters. These are alternate versions of Jan, each based on a different life path. One might be a miner, another a doctor. Others might be cooks, engineers, or botanists. You choose which skills to prioritize. These alters help run the base. You assign them to tasks, crafting, repairs, cooking, whatever's needed, while you focus on exploration. But they're not just units to manage. They have emotions. They get tired, stressed, lonely, and they talk back. Keeping them happy means building social rooms, giving them good food, and making time to talk. These conversations happen face-to-face in over-the-shoulder camera mode and are central to how the story unfolds. You can't skip them. They reveal memories, shape relationships, and even impact loyalty. Most of the base management plays out in a side-scrolling layout, kind of like Fallout Shelter. But the tone is way more serious, and the systems are deeper. You'll need to balance productivity with mental health, both theirs and yours. As you progress, the base evolves. You research tech, build upgrades, and eventually move the entire thing to new zones. Each region brings new challenges, deadly anomalies, shifting terrain, and harder decisions. Some areas kill instantly if you're not ready. Others force you to rethink your strategy completely. You'll also set up outposts, expand your power grid, and adjust your crew composition based on what you need. You can't make every alter in one run, so you'll have to prioritize. And when things go wrong, they go wrong fast. The game is structured in acts or chapters, each pushing the story forward and introducing new mechanics. You're regularly contacted by your employer, who reminds you there's a bigger mission at play and that time is running out. Your choices affect how the story branches. Alters can grow loyal, rebel, or burn out entirely. The ending depends on how you treat them and how well you hold everything together. Over time, reality itself starts to warp. Space bends, time loops, some anomalies even threaten the base directly, forcing you to make life or death calls. So here's the loop. Prep, explore, survive, manage, repeat. The pacing is slow and methodical, especially early on, so don't expect fast action. But once it hooks you, the tension ramps up fast. That's everything you need to know. If you want my opinion on whether it's worth it, check out the companion video linked at the end. And if you like videos that skip the fluff and just explain how games actually work, then please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks again for all your support, and I'll see you in the next one.